trek. Trek means hike or walk on a difficult journey. For example, I hate having to trek up that hill with all the groceries. Swell up. Swell up means to get bigger and rounder. For example, his feet swelled up after the long walk to the top of the hill. Lean. Lean means to be in a sloping position. For example, he was leaning on the bridge, watching the boats go by. Conservationist. Conservationist is a person whose job it is to help protect natural things, such as wild animals, forests, etc. For example, conservationists work hard to save endangered wildlife. Spicy. Spicy means containing chili or other spices that give a burning feeling. For example, children like eating spicy chips. We're going to listen to a conversation about the problems Lucas said he had on his holiday.
Last summer, I decided not to go on holiday to Greece with my friends, but to do something different.
So where did you go?
Well, as I'm studying biology, I thought I'd go to Indonesia to find out more about the orangutans there. So, I booked a holiday with an ecotourism company and went to Borneo.
What was it like?
A bit of a disaster, although I did love the rainforests. When we got to Jakarta, we caught an internal flight to Borneo, but my luggage never arrived, so I had to buy new clothes. The next morning, we took a boat up the river to the orangutan centre, and while I was leaning out of the boat to take photos, I dropped my camera.
Oh no! Did you manage to get it back?
No way. The river's really deep, so I just had to leave it, but I was very annoyed. But at least I had my phone. It took 2 days to get to the centre, so while we were sitting on the boat, the guide told us all about the orangutans and what the conservationists are doing there. It sounded really exciting. When we arrived, the guide introduced us to the people working there, and then we had dinner.
What was the food like?
It was mainly rice and vegetables, but they were very spicy. I don't like spicy food, so I only ate the rice. By the end of the week, I was eating the vegetables and fish, though, as I was so hungry.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're not such a fussy eater anymore. What did you do every day?
We got up at about 6 every morning, as that's when the sun rises, had breakfast, and then trekked into the forest to learn about the orangutans from the people who were looking after them.
Did you feed them?
No, they're wild animals, not pets. We just observed them, made notes, and took photos. We also learnt about other animals, birds, and insects in the rainforests. Unfortunately, at the end of the first week, a spider bit me while I was sleeping, and my arm swelled up.
So what happened?
I had to go to hospital, but as the nearest hospital was 200 kilometres away, I had to go by helicopter. I stayed there for a week all alone, and then went back to the centre. But as soon as I got back, I was ill. One of the tourists was making the dinner that night, and he wasn't a good cook. He didn't clean the fish properly, and everybody was sick. I'm staying at home this summer.